In this episode of Viral Rewind, we're going to look at the Immortal DOS virus. Now, there's 3 variants of the Immortal virus. This particular one that we're looking at here, pretty much the only difference is going to be in the payload with the color of it, which we'll get to when the payload comes up. So let me go ahead and load up our virus disk here. Then bring up Immortal on the list. So, Immort is the what we're looking for. So it tells us that it's a GOAT file and it returns us to the prompt. Now it is a terminate state resident virus. It's loaded into memory and it's going to infect files as we run them. So we'll look at some .coms. So go back here. I don't think I have. Oh, that's if I got it right here. Probably haven't copied. Yeah, I haven't copied anything. So we're just going to go to the regular DOS directory for this. So let's look at format. Format's the same size, so let's try looking at an executable instead. So let's look at good old xcopy. 17,087, let's look at it now. And there's also 70,087, so it's possible that this variant of Immortal may have stealth capability, probably trying to hide its infection within the free space of the file so that we don't see any kind of size increase. Anyway, so it infects files, but then of course it's got its payload, and its payload occurs only on December 22nd of any year. So let me go ahead and fast forward. And then let's try running one of these infected files and see if we get the payload to appear. Nothing there. What about format? Nope. So in this case, we may have to run the native file that we ran first to load Immortal onto the system to get its payload. Now I will probably have to restart the system and come back to this because it's got a very picky payload on it. So let me restart the system and come back to this. So I've determined that, yes, this virus only displays its payload once, and unless it's set to that specific date and the system is booted up on that date, is it ever going to show that payload. But still, it only seems to happen with the original infected file. So we've got our directory here, and I've already confirmed that the date is December 22nd. And if we run Immortal now, we get this scrolling I'm Immortal across the top of the screen, and you see that it's in white font. Now the other 2 variants of Immortal, they display that in red font. This is the only variant of Immortal that displays it with a white font. And again, it only runs that payload one time. So if we were to run it again, it's not going to display it again until the system is again rebooted. So that's pretty much it for the Immortal DOS virus.